is Mason.
Hi, my name is Marlon Jr.
Hi, my name is Taylor.
Hi, my name is Tiffany.
Hi, my name is Marlon Sr.
We are Beyonce!
Happy birthday, go Tiffany. Happy birthday, go Tiffany. Happy birthday, go Tiffany.
Every year on your birthday should be a time of reflection. You should reflect on the highs and the lows and what you need to do to improve for the upcoming year. With each year, the goal should be to grow wiser. But you cannot forget to celebrate. Each birthday is a mama I made it moment. We are all here on borrowed time, so it is important to enjoy each moment while we're here. So love hard, stop and smell the roses, laugh often, live without regrets, take risk, and dance like you've never danced before. I do really appreciate everybody coming out and celebrating me this year. This year, 2019, was a very difficult year for me mentally. I felt like everything that I did was nobody appreciated. So originally I did say I really wanted a party, but I kept saying, well, I really don't have any friends, so nobody will really come. So I changed my mind to a dinner. But to see all y'all here, family, friends, my co-workers, I do realize I am really loved. Just everybody, I have to understand that everybody loves differently. But I do really appreciate y'all for coming out. I met Marlon at the after school program. Was it after school?
Yes, it was. Lyndhurst.
The after school program at Lyndhurst Elementary School. And all I remember saying is he was bad as heck. What?
Me?
Yes.
Carry on.
Used to get in trouble. I think you came to the after school program just to start trouble.
And get my homework done.
Did you do your homework?
Probably.
No.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, that's where I first met him. And I just thought he was bad. But he was cute with his chipped tooth and his big ears.
I remember Tiffany in the 6th grade. She was a short girl.
You don't remember me in elementary school?
Nah. I'm ringing a bell. Rockland together, and I remember you used to hang with the girls and Kelly and all them, and you used to, I remember you had this little funny little thing right there. You was cute. You had this little funny little thing. You were short, and you always had this mouth, and you had this, you always wore a pony. You had a nice little ponytail, and you walked funny, and you had these, you had like a little bow-legged walk. You had this little walk, you know, a little stink walk. Then you had this, long story short, that's where we met. We were boyfriend and girlfriend, correct? I don't remember how that happened. Do you have any recollection of that? Because I can make up my story and my version.
Please don't make up your story. I don't know. I don't remember.
Because I'll be lying. So I remember, long story short, we were boyfriend and girlfriend, and you moved into my neighborhood.
I did.
And I knew it was on.
You thought it was on.
I knew it was on.
You thought it was on.
I thought it was on.
Yeah. We broke up.
Yeah, we broke up. We decided to go separate ways.
We decided to go separate ways.
I felt like it was best for us to move on.
That's what you felt like.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
You dumped me.
I did have to dump. I felt like I didn't want to mess you up.
No. That's not why you dumped me.
I did dump you.
You dumped me because we weren't going places.
Yeah, I wasn't wasting my time with you. Fast forward. How old were you? 18?
18.
You were 18. I was 18. I was standing on Loudon Avenue. I was at work.
You was at work?
Yeah, I was at work.
What did you do for a living?
I worked in pharmaceuticals.
And I pulled up to your work.
You pulled up to you did pull up my work site. I was actually, I work mobile. I'm mobile.
Okay.
But I was actually on Loudon Avenue at the time.
Okay.
at work.
And I went to get
And you wasn't getting soda. You was at the bar.
Was I at the bar?
Yes, you were at the bar.
No.
You were at the bar. You were at the bar, baby. The bar. Your store was on the left.
I could have sworn I went to the left. You sure I wasn't right?
To the right. Yeah.
I mean, it's possible.
Because y'all was getting alcohol.
I was 18.
Baby, I don't know what y'all had going on in the car.
No.
But listen, I'm going to tell you, it even got so bad because I think y'all even had me help y'all get alcohol now that I kind of think about it. Because y'all was ready to eat crabs and it was you and 2 other girls.
Yeah, yeah. Because he wouldn't sell me no alcohol. But he sold you alcohol. You was 18.
They know me. I'm not saying no names, but they know me. Yeah, because I got the drinks and y'all was leaving. I was like, yeah, what's up? I'm trying to come eat crabs with y'all. You was like, no thank you. Skirt. And you left. And you pulled off. And I was standing there like this. And then guess what happened, y'all? I know y'all laughing right now. Ha ha ha. Pick up your face. Guess who pulled around the block? And when she pulled back around the block, I knew she was going to give me the number. Because I asked you for your number. Mm-hmm. I leaned on the car. Mm-hmm. And you asked me to scoop my arm a little bit. Mm-hmm. And you know, when you lean on the car, you know you got her. When you lean on the car, you know how you talking to a woman, you lean in that window. When that arm hit that window, that's sealed the deal. I thought. She asked me to she gently nudged me. She gave me like a church nudge, like, And I was like, what's up? She was like, all right then. And they left. And when she came back around the corner, she came looking for who? I think you should take off here. I kind of get a little hazy right here. I think you should kind of take off right here.
What would you like me to say?
I don't remember.
I came back around the corner and gave you my phone number.
That it? Now that you say something, you did.
Got my phone number. You stressed me out. We got married. We got engaged. We got married. We have kids.
You just left out a lot of that love story. How deep you want to go on this? What part? How much you want to talk about?
I don't know what you want to talk about.
I don't know anything in there. You want to talk about marriage? How we got married? You know, the first year of marriage. Anything you want to say about that, or you just want to zoom on past the?
Right now?
I'm just asking. I don't know.
I thought that was another episode.
I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
I think that marriage thing should be a whole episode in itself.
Emerson and Loud. And this is definitely the neighborhood, so I feel like one thing you want to always remember is where you came from. And this is definitely where I was born, raised. To be from Loudon Avenue and not know how to fight. This is actually right here where I got my nickname. This fence right here is where I got my nickname. My nickname was Tough Enough, and what happened was I was always short and I was always small, but I could always fight. And the one dude, we was wrestling right here, and he was real tall, and I had picked him up, and he was doing a little rocking, and when he did the rocking and tipping, I bloom, and I dropped him on his head, and he started leaking. He was like, man, and he's actually the one who named. He said, man, we gotta start calling you Tough Enough. He said, man, I thought Shorty was gonna be an easy win, but he said, man, Shorty Tough Enough. So at that point, at that moment, they started calling me Tough Enough. So just been able to run through these neighborhoods. So then we're gonna go down here to 406 North Loudon. That's actually where I'm Little Marlon. I was Little Marlon, we had Big Marlon. This is the spot we used to do all the fun, have the fun carrying on. Just see, all the memories. 6 North Loudon Avenue. So many memories, so many stories. So this is actually the house where I grew up at. Finally don't even look the same from this video.
How was it growing up here?
It was fun. We always got into stuff. The one thing I love is about this neighborhood is that if it was one, it was all. So we all would always come together, meet up, and anything we did in a group. And this was before everybody was sitting in the house playing PlayStation. We got outside and we played. We played all up and down these streets. Up there we had the lot. We playing a lot. This is where I actually grew up with my grandma. So now even when I kind of sit back and look and reflect, I thank God for where he brought me from. There's a lot of people that honestly didn't make it off this block for one reason or another, but I thank God that I made it off this block and I was able to actually go to be able to be a blessing to other people, because it wasn't easy growing up around here. But a lot of times I believe that it's your environment. Your environment have a lot to do with how you grow up, but I think a lot of people say, oh, it's not about where you grow up. That's not true.
Right.
Where you grow up, it develops your culture. It helps you figure out how you operate, how you do things, and it helps you with your view of the world.
Right.
So I thank God for this upbringing. I thank God for my struggle, because my struggle prepared me for my success. So I thank God for my struggle. I thank God for my obstacles, because it was through all those things that helped me develop my character. So now, no matter how successful God allows me to be, I'll never forget where I came from.
If you ever want to see a presentation of God's grace, that's all you got to do is look at Preacher Marlon, man. Preacher Man 1000. You know, because, yeah, man, it's real, man. And, you know, and it just shows you, you know, the outcome of standing on God's promises, man. Because, I mean, you could just see where we at right now, man. This is, you know, this is a neighborhood where me and Marlon from, man. And, you know, it used to be a lot, you know, you know, a lot of life around here, I would say. You know what I mean? You know, even in the midst of the darkness and the depth, you know, it was life around here. Not saying it ain't life around here now, but you know, as you can see, man, like, you know, man, you could pretty much hear the crickets creaking out here, man.
Any significant story you remember with Marlon growing up?
He OG'd me for real, right? So when he was coming up, I was young, but you know, little bits and pieces, man. But for the most part, you know, I know where he come from, man, and not only that, you know what I mean, I know where he at now.
Right.
So for the most part, I'm just gonna let you know, man, it ain't no faking, it ain't no fraud. It's all real, man.
It's called the lot, man. This is where, this is our Taj Mahal, a playground. We used to have a big little toy right there. We used to buy our basketball goals out here. This is where the dice games, the cookouts, the all-in-one. The most crazy story I've ever had for this lot, man. One day I was coming up this alley, and this is when I was actually in the middle of transitioning, getting myself together. I returned life to Christ, but I was always a fighter, so everybody needed me to be able to fight. And one thing about our neighborhood is if one person fight, we all fight. We ain't believe in none of that banking rules, nothing. You want the smoke, you would get it. So I was walking up the alley, and I remember my man Frazier, he was out here beefing with some dudes. So I'm walking up the alley, minding my business, on my way to the store, and he says, "Come on, toughen up, we got some. Come on, toughen up." So I'm like, it's not even my fight. But those are the rules, so I kind of just like stayed back and was kind of like playing a position. Long story short, it was one little kid standing right here. He was like, "I ain't for no fight." And I knew he was strapped. Cause ain't no way you gonna be that little. And we out here throwing these hands, and you talking about I ain't. He said I ain't with none of that scrapping. So I knew he was strapped. So long story short, my homeboy, as soon as he said it, he said, "Oh no, you ain't," and he hit him. As soon as he hit him, he pulled out the gun and he started shooting. So I was in the middle. It was somebody right here and there was somebody right here. And when the dude started shooting, everybody started running. So they start running this way, running this way. So as he started shooting, I hear the person right here scream, "Ah!" And I hear the person over here scream, "Ah!" So long story short, as I look up, the dude shot and he ran. Somebody was shot on this side and somebody was shot on this side. And I was the one that actually ended up taking them to the hospital. So just like little stories like that, man, just let me know that it's definitely with some guardian angels. It's been so many times that we be out here playing. So just to be able to look at this lot now and see it ain't like we used to play ball here, like this was our spot. Wrestled around a little bit, but I don't know why I never fight water. No. We got into it, but it wasn't like no. No, it wasn't. I got into it with everybody though. I was just argumentative, and I wasn't from around here, so I was considered the outsider. But Antonio had he signed my paper, so I was good.
So you was good to come around here.
And then after that, everybody, where Marlon at? Where Marlon at?
I was a party animal though. You know, if you want some girls, hang with me.
Yeah.
Like you can tell them that part too, Tiffany. No.
No, man, I ain't.
Look, that was the real me.
I ain't with all that.
Look, you gonna tell that part a good part.
I ain't gonna tell that part.
You want to have a good time? Hang with me.
I ain't with you. Running to her anyway.
You ain't never lied.
You running to her anyway.
That is true. Every night. I'm like, all right, guys.
He gone.
It's my cue. Are you ready? Let me tell y'all that. Dude. What's up? What's going on? We doing the background today, dudes.
Tell them the truth, dudes.
Tell him.
Tell them that sucker was crazy.
Crazy, man. Crazy. This man right here, crazy. What he was doing. Hit everybody in their mouth that wasn't from up here. It was crazy, bro. Like, yeah, they're a good dude now, though.
What's up, man?
Gone.
All that's gone.
All that's gone.
What you up to?
Cool, man.
Chilling? You here too? What's your name, Greg? Come up here. Chauncey said he Greg come up here, and Mook Greg come up here.
Yeah. This cat here, well changed, man.
What's the story you remember that you could tell?
Which one you want to go to?
Dang.
Gloves are off. You got options.
Up here.
They done gave us all the ones right here.
I mean, he was a party pooper.
Party pooper.
Go to the parties, he stay on the floor all night, dance, man.
Miss Angie, I want you to be a part of my documentary. So look, Miss Angie know firsthand. Miss Angie, firsthand, how was I? Look, she called radio down for this. And you get your book today, Miss Angie. Give me a pen so I can sign it.
Yeah, autograph.
So look, you get yours firsthand, look.
That's right, autograph.
You get your book today firsthand, and look, I want you to tell everybody some of the stories that you remember about me growing up around here. This is before I met Jesus. You can tell them the truth.
He was a rebel before he met Jesus.
He was a rebel.
Yes, Lord, he was. Running up and down on cars, fighting and carrying on.
Oh man, it's past crazy life.
Yes, that's his past crazy life.
Oh
But
man.
we serve a God.
Hey.
God can change things around, right?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Marlon, when my cousin Dave brought me around here when I was about 14, 13, Marlon was crazy. Marlon was always wild. I remember that the coupe, the Acura coupe, I used to see him riding up and down the village whenever I was around here. Always, he's real active and loud, real funny too, real funny.
Funny guy. What's a specific story you remember?
Specific story. I don't remember where we was. I don't know. You go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
I don't remember where we was, but I know one time I think we was at a cookout or a party. Marlon was like super drunk. He got out like he was just wilding out. He got out the car, wherever we was at, he's wilding out. And I don't think nothing happened, but he just
I think we was at the Blue Room.
Might have been there, and then he just was wild. He was real wild. He was real wet up and drunk, and then I just remember I was laughing at him because he was going off, and after that he was. I think we all left. They had to get him out of there, but that was just always the energy. It wasn't no bad energy, never, but he was just always live. He was always live.
What do you remember when he started making this change to his new life?
I told him this story one time. Matter of fact, we was right here on the porch, and we was out here chilling one summer. It's a few years ago, and I remember Marlon came up there. He was just talking some positive stuff, and it was me, him. I think it was like 3 or 4 of us up there. We was chilling, and once Marlon left, the dude that was up there was like, "Man, he don't go here with that preaching bull," and I told Marlon this, that I went to his church on New Year's like a year or 2 after that, and that same dude was at the church, and that's when I knew like, yeah, Marlon definitely, he was serious about what he was doing, and he pulled people in that you wouldn't expect him to have.
We was like in clubs back then. You know what I mean? So a lot of fights and all that. That's all I remember. Really.
That's the most of it.
But when I came home, he transitioned in the church.
Did you believe it? Could you believe it? When they told you, like, nah.
I couldn't believe it.
Tell the truth.
Nah, I couldn't believe it. But you could look at you though and tell. You know what I mean? Everybody changed. You definitely changed. You know what I mean? The blessing every time I sing.
Now that you all have gotten to know a little bit about our story, a little bit about me, a little bit about my history, a little bit about my wife, guess what? We are going to introduce you to some absolutely phenomenal offspring. Marlon, Taylor, and Mason Austin. Join us next week with Life with the Austins. Peace.